One spring, my wife and I happened upon a burrow of baby bunnies. From peaceful grazing to predator evasion, this is their story. Everything started when we saw a large bunny near our house. This species is known as the eastern cottontail. Unbeknownst to us, she was a mother. A few days later, we discovered an unusual patch of grass covered with fur. This is a rabbit nest. When a mother rabbit is about to give birth, she digs a small, shallow burrow and lines it with vegetation and soft fur from her belly. When baby bunnies are born, they are blind and hairless. Within a week, they grow fur and open their eyes. The babies we found were literally bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so they were probably at least 1 week old. During this stage, their little ears are folded back, and they usually have a white blaze on their forehead called a milk spot. Despite being left alone in their burrow, these babies are not abandoned, and they do not need help. They are the ultimate latchkey kids. To avoid attracting predators, their mother stays away from the nest, but she still visits them once or twice a day. To capture this behavior, we set up a trail cam next to the nest. You can see the mother bunny tending to her children and providing them with fresh milk. Clearly, these babies are anything but orphans. So keep that in mind if you discover abandoned baby bunnies. But baby bunnies grow up super fast because just a few days later, they started eating grass and other greens. Even so, they still will need their mother's milk for a little while longer. As the days passed, the bunnies became more independent, and some of them started wandering away from the burrow. I found one along the side of our house, and my wife found a few setting up camp under our shed. At this point, I'm not sure if the mom was still feeding them, but they were definitely gorging themselves on grass and weeds. Unfortunately, these youngsters have a long road ahead of them. Rabbits face endless predators and perils, even as adults. The annual adult survival rate is estimated to be around 20%, and the average lifespan of a wild cottontail is about 15 months. On the last few days we saw the bunnies, they became targets for 2 calculated predators. At night, a ravenous possum caught their scent and followed their trail through the grass. Soon, it discovered them under the shed and attempted to ambush them while they slept. In a flash, one of the bunnies darted out from under the shed, and the possum chased after it. Not long after that, a black cat arrived and also followed the bunny's distinct scent. But thanks to the possum, no one was home, so the unlucky cat wandered off into the night. Once the coast was clear, a lone bunny rocketed back to the shelter of the shed. After this night, though, we don't know what happened to the bunnies because we no longer saw them in our yard or on the trail cam. Let's hope and pray that most of them beat the odds and survived. If you like this video, please give it a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to Tidewater Teddy. Thanks, and have a great day.